Howdy, partners.
Hey guys, we're live.
Live. What was that?
That is squeaking on that one.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
the new way of entering live.
We're going to start our audio recording. Here we go, guys. We're there. Welcome to the Ultimate Gravity Show.
We're
We're
the new way we do it. Live.
live. We squeak our way in. We're like 80s rock stars.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yarl.
I like to do an intro as like monster truck announcers. Live Sunday, Ultimate Gravity Show.
2 nights only.
Be there.
I can't do it. Scratches my throat. Oh, Jesus.
Be there. The famous Gravedigger.
Gravedigger.
Yeah, Gravedigger. Yeah, that's
Bigfoot.
the famous one. Yeah, Gravedigger, Bigfoot.
Yep.
Two famous ones I didn't think of. I don't know.
They had a Batman one too at one point. Batman, Bigfoot, yeah. I've never been to a monster jam. Have you been?
Yes, I have actually.
Oh, really?
There was one years ago at the Sky Dome. It was all right. It was, it was entertaining for what it was. I'm pretty sure Bigfoot was there.
Most likely. I think he's still there at like every event or something.
Yeah. There's like 9 Bigfoots though.
Well, yeah. It's not like it's the same driver.
No, the same truck at least. But yeah, it was all right. The tickets were dirt cheap though, so that was like. Screw.
Well, they gotta blow them in the door because they're gonna try to pack that place, right?
Yeah.
We really gotta pack this place. Let's start selling tickets for $5 or something.
Pretty much.
And they do Supercross like that too. They do the dirt bike Supercross, and they blow the tickets at the door for those as well.
Do they?
Yeah, they do the Sky Dome as well. I always want to go. Maybe we'll go to a monster truck rally this year. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
You know, for what it
I
is.
guess.
See it once.
It was. That's kind of like what it was. It's one of those things where you go once to say that you went, and that's about it.
I know people that go religiously every year.
Well,
I don't understand why. I guess there's a fascination with monster trucks, but
I don't know.
I think it had its prime though.
Or
Like I feel like late '90s was the prime for monster trucks.
Crushing cars.
Yeah,
maybe.
crushing cars.
Obsessed with crushing cars.
There's all kinds of things that we could go on, and we could maybe film some stuff. We got all kinds of conventions. Working on some of that for this year.
Conventions.
Yeah,
Really?
Yeah, working on getting us some Ultimate Gravity Show at conventions because I know people would like to see us live on location and stuff. So maybe
Do they really?
I think they do.
Huh. Sorry, I'm still working at my Facebook here.
Just do your thing there, sharing away. I'm still vaping. I got my new order of Versus E-Juice. I got some cap and some other flavors. I might have some insider info on Versus that there is a new flavor coming
Oh yeah.
from Versus. I am embargoed though that I cannot tell you the name of that juice
Okay.
or the flavor.
All right.
But I have tried it,
Yeah.
and it is really, really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I'll probably be able to let you
I'm
try
gonna
some.
guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess that it is Professor Xavier,
Okay.
and the flavor is melon.
All right. Well, you got your guess.
Yeah.
You got your guess. You know what? Let's do this. Before the flavor comes out, I'll do this right now.
All right.
If people can guess the name and the flavor of the juice, when it comes out, I will get some, and I will award somebody a 30 milliliter bottle of that juice.
Nice.
That's my promise. So if you vape, take a guess at what the new juice is, the name and the flavor, and I will prize you a 30 mil of that juice.
You got an impromptu contest going on here.
Absolutely.
Right on.
So I'll even throw up a link on the page, and people can put their guesses there
There you go.
instead of just guessing on the episode right now. But yeah, I'm looking forward. I don't even know when this juice is coming out. I know that he sent me a small sample of it, and I burned through it so fast. It was really fantastic taste. It was probably up there as one of my favorite juices with him.
Yeah.
Like I got like a top 3 or 4 with him, even though they have like a bunch of juices. All their flavors are really good, but usually 3 or 4 I cycle through those. But this one's gonna be right in the top there. Is really good.
Yeah.
Your only clue, I'll give you a clue off the bat. It's a hero. That's my only clue. Because Versus is always about heroes versus villains.
Yeah.
And it's a hero. So there you go. There's your clue.
Right.
You don't have to guess villains.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right on.
So it is 2017.
Ooh.
We got a prize
Contest. Already.
impromptu. Love it.
Right on. There's Steve.
Steve Berry
Steve Berry's on.
said he was going to come here, but he refuses to come on camera. He likes to be that mysterious sponsor role in the background. So he'll probably show up here and make some noise in the background so people can hear him.
Yeah, he's not gonna come. He's not gonna
No?
come.
Oh, we're
No,
gonna.
because he jumped on already. He's not gonna come.
It's probably in his cup holder, dude.
Yeah, maybe. No, he'd be like, oh, I can't. I'm busy watching a show on Facebook
Oh,
Live.
here we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm watching this show on Facebook Live. I can't come over. Be like, motherfucker, that's our show. What are you doing?
Yeah, but I don't have any pants on. Yeah.
Oh, well, I can believe that. Yeah, that I can believe.
We were gonna do an episode yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you came over.
Yep.
And I was watching Joe Rogan's show on Netflix.
Right. Joe Rogan questions everything.
It's fantastic,
Right.
fantastic show. I haven't gotten all the way through yet. Each episode is focused on a topic, and he investigates the crap out of it. I'll get back to that show. But what's funny is because we were gonna do an episode, and you came in, you're like, "Oh yeah, Joe Rogan show." You sat down on the couch, and then you passed out. And then at some point during that time that you passed out, I didn't even notice you passed out either.
Yeah.
I passed out.
Yep.
So we were both leaned away from each other, like this,
Yeah.
passed out, and then Tracy and the kids come home and found us both passed out on the couch.
Yeah.
Like a couple old men.
Yep.
So the only thing we needed was like a front porch and lemonade.
I like lemonade. Nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
I don't mind that. Lemonade's good.
Just sit on our rockers and like pass out. We would do an
Yeah.
episode like that where we're just like, this is the old man episode.
Uh-huh.
And
Great
just passed
episode.
out.
Yeah. No, hey, yeah.
So that's how we
Sometimes
screwed
I just
everybody.
Just fall asleep wherever I can.
We screwed everybody. We just didn't do an episode because we fell asleep,
Yeah.
and then we worked on your
I
car.
worked on my car. Yeah, that was a pain in the ass.
What a bullshit rig that is. Why does
stupid
GM
car.
do? GM decides they're like, we're gonna make this car, and the most routine things that you need to do, we're gonna make those the most difficult things for you to get at.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
headlights.
Headlights.
There was,
Yeah, we found like the workaround.
yeah, we found the
Like,
cheater way in.
cheat way. Whereas you just take off the wheel well or underneath the wheel well, and then you go up there. It's kind of like you're doing a blind, right?
Yeah, you reach up in there.
But you
Get up in them
You go
guts.
the reach up.
Give it a reach around.
Yeah, and right up in them guts. Yeah. But
At one point, I even looked eye to eye with your headlight while I reached
while
around.
you're doing it,
Yeah.
Okay. See how it's reacting. Yeah, but the normal way to do it is to take off the bumper
Yeah,
and the fenders.
and the side fenders, so that you can pull the headlight casing out, and then the lights are exposed there.
For a headlight.
What a bullshit way to change a headlight.
That's so stupid.
It's like eventually somebody's gonna be like, oh, my headlight blew out on my HHR. I guess I'll trade the car in and get something else that's easier.
Yeah.
It's easier to buy something else than it is to change a
It's
headlight.
like, oh, this the air filter. Oh yeah, that's buried under the bottom of the engine, and it's in a case with 6 bolts. You're like, what the hell for?
That you have to pull 3 things off to get at
Yeah.
those bolts.
Is it really that important for the air filter to be behind like, fucking 6 bolts or something? Yeah, it's stupid. Oh, can't believe that.
So we got one of your headlights done.
We got one.
One. The
It's
other
good
one
enough to get around.
So you get pulled over for having one headlight.
Yeah, it's all good.
You'd be like, listen, you fucking changed the headlight, all right,
Yeah,
officer?
I'll explain to the cop how hard it is to change
How
them.
brutal it is.
Yeah. Be like, you don't understand, pal. I'm gonna take the bumper and the fenders off. Okay?
To the point where I considered duct taping a flashlight on the other side just to have a second headlight.
I only have the patience for one at a time. Okay? That's all I got. That's all I got. I got no patience.
So yeah, Joe Rogan explains everything.
Yeah.
I watched a few episodes. We passed out during one of them, so I don't know what that episode was about. Well, I knew it was about, but we didn't watch it. Anyways, the first one he does is absolutely great. He goes on the hunt for Bigfoot.
Right.
So apparently Joe Rogan has this huge fascination with Bigfoot,
Yeah, he does.
and he decides during this episode he's gonna try to find proof of Bigfoot. And the great thing about Joe Rogan is that he takes almost like even as much as he personally opinionatedly wants to believe in something, he'll take a skeptic approach in finding evidence,
Right.
which is great. It's fantastic. So he'll go to all these different people and he'll be like, okay, show me evidence. And they'll go to present evidence and he'll be like, that's not evidence. That's not evidence at all.
Yeah.
Like the one with the episode where he did the UFOs, he went to the one guy who's like a famous UFO, I don't know what you call him, like a guru that like chases UFOs for like the last 20 years or whatever.
Yeah.
He goes up to him and he's like, yeah, give me some, what's your best piece of evidence? And the guy tells him a story.
Yeah.
And Joe goes, that's not evidence. That's you telling a story
Yeah.
about another guy telling a story. He goes, you do this all the time. That's not presenting evidence. It's just giving me a story. And if I didn't know you, that story would be really convincing. But I know you and it's not proof. It's just a story. So I'm going to give you another chance. Give me your best piece of evidence. He goes, oh, all right. All right, check this out. And he breaks into another story. And Joe Rogan's just staring at him. He goes, all right, stop. You just did the exact same thing I told you not to do.
Yeah.
You told a story. You have no evidence. I'm done with this. And he walks away. And that to me is hilarious because he just calls them out right in front of him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He did it with Bigfoot too. He had a guy who claimed he had audio clips of Bigfoot. And so they're sitting in a studio and he's like, all right, check this out. The guy pulls it up, plays it back. And there's like all kinds of weird noises. And the guy's like, oh, that's Bigfoot right there. And Joe's like, what? How does that prove it's Bigfoot? He's like, no animal and no person can make that noise with their mouth. They can't duplicate those noises.
Yeah.
Joe's like, are you kidding me? It sounds like an animal. He goes, no animal has the lip capacity to articulate those sounds.
Yeah.
And human couldn't do it either because it sounds too animal but not animal enough. It's Bigfoot.
Right.
And Joe's like, I made those. I can make those noises. Boop, boop, doop, 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 doop. And he makes the noises. He copies them. He goes, here, play back. He goes, yeah, here, look. He goes, yeah, there you go. I just copied the noises. He goes, your evidence was bullshit. And that was it. Call him bullshit right there.
Yeah.
So if you want a fun way of looking at whatever he's trying to debunk or find evidence of, it's absolutely great. Check it out, Netflix. Joe Rogan explains everything. Questions everything. Yeah, Joe Rogan questions everything.
Yeah.
There's some really good ones on there. And as well, he'll give you like really interesting finds and facts about stuff too, which is really neat. He did one on like, are humans going to eventually become robots and stuff, which was neat. So they showed like a lot of cool technological advancements and stuff that society's done, and then he shows you like how scared he is of it and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But pretty interesting stuff.
Yeah. I like Joe Rogan.
He's got a podcast, both video and audio as well. A lot of people have been tuning in lately to his podcasts.
Yeah, I follow his podcast. It's great.
If you think our podcasts are long, Joe Rogan's podcast can be like 3 hours long.
Yep.
You better be setting aside an afternoon to listen to that.
He did one just recently with Kevin Smith.
Yep.
And that was 4 hours long. And he basically sits and has a conversation with these people.
Well, with Kevin Smith, and Joe Rogan, you got two guys that like to talk. So
Yeah.
I imagine that's why it turned into 4 hours, just them talking. Eventually, you probably just cut Kevin off.
Yeah, they just go, okay, that's about it. We're done.
Yeah.
And this is random. That's it. But yeah, it's good. It's a good podcast. I like him. He has a lot of varied interests. That's what I like about it.
It's second only to the Ultimate Gravity Show.
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And for those of you that love the Ultimate Gravity Show enough that have ordered a shirt,
All two of them?
yeah,
Yeah.
they're on their way.
Okay.
I looked into them.
Yeah.
They were shipped, and last I checked a couple days ago, they were in Illinois on their way through a DHL service.
It's coming.
So hopefully this week they will be here. And then we can sport the new shirts.
Yep.
And then everybody out there can support shirts. And when they ask you about it, you can tell them how great it is.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to those shirts a lot.
Oh yeah, man. It's gonna be
We may have another shirt coming soon too.
fun. We do. We may.
We made a play on
We
a previous
do.
episode.
We do may.
We do may.
Yeah.
Yep, we do may have it coming. Whoa.
It's not even maybe. It's a do may.
Yep.
May do. May. I don't know.
That might be a shirt one day too.
Could be.
It's a do may.
Do may. May. I don't know.
But yes,
Anyway,
earlier
yeah.
episode, we've done it a couple times. We like to make up movies.
Yeah, we
Most
kind of
we-
get sidetracked.
and we make the most ridiculous movie,
Yeah.
and then one of those movies is got turned into a shirt for us.
Yep.
So we're gonna make that shirt, and
Mhm.
we're gonna brand it with the show logo as well,
Yeah. Yeah.
and
We
make it
got
available.
we have preliminary design. It looks pretty good.
It does.
I think it looks cool.
I was at work when I got sent the preliminary images of this, and I'm outside in the smoking section by myself, and I just started laughing.
Yeah.
So imagine the smoking section to the patrons is within earshot, but not visually within. They can't see me, but it's like over close enough that they could probably hear me.
Yeah.
So patrons are like outside having a cigarette, and then they just hear this guy maniacally laughing outside at this shirt. So who we got? What do we got going on here? Anybody got any information or anything going on?
Steve said you watched a documentary on the love of Spock about Leonard Nimoy.
Yes, that is on Netflix. I
Yeah.
started watching
I
that.
saw that.
It's hosted by his son.
Okay, right on.
So I started watching. I haven't finished it yet. I got a little interrupted.
Clayton says OLA seniors.
So I think he spelled Hola wrong.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
I thought OLA stood for something.
Yeah. What?
Well, I don't know, like Ontario something or whatever association.
The Ontario Lemur Association.
Sure. Yeah.
He's
Lemur,
like,
sure.
and
Okay.
he called them. He's more specifically targeting the seniors.
Right.
The seniors with
I was gonna say letter, but
the men of letters.
lemur. I don't know. I don't know what that would do.
Was do we have fucking lemurs in Ontario other than like zoos?
No. Well, yeah, they got lemurs at the zoo. Yeah.
Yeah, the zoo and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. That's about it. Yeah. Joe Rogan questions. I mean, that's a good show. Yeah.
Yep. There's a bunch of episodes. The alien one's really good. I guess some more to watch. I can't wait to watch them. Yeah, and then there's the Spock documentary. Anything else? There's actually
There's a lot.
they've
I've been
been
watching.
updating like crazy.
Yeah, I've been watching the Untold History of the United States. That's a good one.
I seen that on there. I was gonna watch that.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
They even got like
Oh.
newer movies like Marvel Civil Wars on there as
Yeah,
well.
it
If you
is.
haven't seen Civil War, or like I like to call it Skirmish at the Airport,
Right.
it is on there. You can watch it.
You know what I saw on there? You know how Netflix has their original TV shows, right?
Yeah.
Not bad. They're hit and miss for me. I know what they're going for though. They're going for really unique stuff, right?
Yep.
But I was scrolling through and I saw Netflix. This is like Netflix original. I'm like, oh, okay, what's this? And I'm like Spectral. And so I'm like, it was like whatever the description was. And so there's like, oh, it's this enemy, nobody can see them. And so I was like, oh, that sounds interesting.
I watched
Maybe
it.
I'll watch that. But it was a movie.
Yep, I watched it.
You watched it too?
Yep.
I thought it was a TV show. And then I started it and I'm like, whoa, what is this? I'm like, hour and something other minute. I'm like, oh, it's a whole freaking movie.
Yep.
So now Netflix has Netflix original movies.
Movies as well now, yeah.
And I thought it was going to be like a piece of crap. But it was actually pretty good.
It was alright.
And the production value on it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, well that's the thing. Netflix production value on pretty much everything they're making now. They've taken all that money they've made and the money that they're making, and they're doing really big production values.
Yeah.
On all their stuff. So
Because I figured the special effects and like the prop, I'm like, oh, they're gonna go cheap on it. I'm like, no, they didn't go cheap at all.
so
That's pretty good.
all those years that we had shitty Netflix, where it was like shit movies, and like you'd have like one, maybe two good movies, and it was all the rest was shit content. People complained for years. When are you gonna update? They finally updated. They updated with their own material, and they sunk all their money into making really awesome stuff,
Yeah.
which is amazing.
Oh yeah.
So, and they've even picked up like rights to like TV shows that like have canceled,
Yeah.
and they'll be like, oh, we're gonna do another season. Like
Yeah.
they did it with
Arrested Development.
Arrested Development, which I didn't actually like that final season.
Yeah, no.
Compared to the rest of the show, it was lackluster. But I mean, Fuller House. So a lot of people are watching that.
Yeah, Fuller House.
It's not something that's my cup of tea, but
Yeah.
they're on season 2 now or something like that of it. Another chick one is Gilmore Girls. Apparently they made like another season of Gilmore Girls, and it's on Netflix. Again, not something I am interested at all in watching, but it's there. And there's a lot of people watching it, a lot of people tuning into that stuff because it's playing on shows that were very popular and they're picking stuff up.
Yeah.
I think we talked about Stranger Things before. Did you watch that
Oh yeah.
on Netflix? That was
Oh, yeah.
really good show.
Yeah.
Also a Netflix original.
Yeah, like I said, the Netflix originals are hit and miss. Like Stranger Things is really good, but then there's like one about the backstage drama in like rodeo competitions or something.
Yeah, very obscure.
Like that's really obscure.
There's a trick with Netflix. I don't know if you knew this. If you want to know what Netflix original stuff is coming out, go into the search option and search the word Netflix, and then scroll all the way to the bottom, and there'll be placeholders for the shows that are going to be coming out.
Interesting.
So what they do is they have placeholder cards, and then next up will be trailers, and then the rest will be like shows and TV and movies and stuff that they already have on there.
So if you type in Netflix, do you find all the Netflix originals?
Yep.
Oh shit, that's really good. I didn't
Yep.
know that.
Yeah. So
Ugh.
I did that last year. I typed in Netflix, scroll away to the bottom, and it had placeholders for the Marvel comic ones. So like Daredevil was on there, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, and Secret Defenders. They all had placeholders. Now Punisher has a placeholder too. So that's how you know they're working on something and it's coming. And they'll have placeholders for like other like obscure TV shows that they
Yeah.
have coming as well.
Huh.
That's really neat little insider tip for you guys.
I didn't know that myself.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right on. I'm gonna try that tonight and see what I get.
I went totally. I went full geek.
Uh huh.
Full geek.
Okay.
I watched all 4 seasons of Star Trek Enterprise with Scott Bakula.
Right. Yeah.
I completed it. And
You
it
got
was
me
good.
into that too.
I did. I was talking about it and I got into it. The first 2 seasons are the best seasons.
You think so?
Yeah.
I'm on season 3. I'm like 3/4 of the way done that.
Yep.
I think season 3 is pretty good.
It's good. It's got a good story with a lot of continuity. It's a little bit different of a direction from the first 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And season 4 is a little bit different too. The first 2 seasons, it was very episodic.
Yeah.
And then season 3 is like they have one story arcing the whole season.
Yep.
And then what happens is in season 4 is they have story arcs that span over 3 or 4 episodes.
Right.
So they'll do a story arc, then they'll do a story arc, and then a story arc, and then they'll finish it.
Yeah.
When it finished, I was kind of like, oh man, it kind of sucks it's over. But that's the way it ended. And I was like, I thought when I watched that and finished it, I was like, I'm going to go watch the original Star Trek. I've never watched it start to finish, like the Captain Kirk stuff.
Yeah.
And I've managed to get through like 2 or 3 episodes, and I'm just like, this is god awful.
Yeah.
It is, especially during like the pilot days. It is terrible.
Yeah.
So you have a future. If you're watching this chronologically as opposed to when it came out, you watch Enterprise, and it looks very futuristic. They did a good job. And to the point where it's like, it's not quite the future of the old Star Trek, like Next Generation stuff, but it's like Discovery future. Then you jump to Star Trek, the original series, and the pilot has like guys with clipboards and pen and paper on the ship. Like, oh, here's our report. And he gives them like a piece of paper with his report. And I'm like, well, how did they go backwards in technology?
Yeah.
It's like they couldn't quite fathom how things were gonna work.
Mm-hmm.
And then in other parts, you could kind of see where they were like, yeah, you got kind of an idea of how it might go in the future, but how do we ever really know?
Yeah.
So, but I just thought it was funny, like Spock would be on like a terminal, and then like a button, and a piece of paper will come out of the terminal.
Right.
And then I think of things like, who fills the paper?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do they have a stock of paper somewhere? And then they gotta pull the panel apart and then reload the paper into the machine.
You know,
Like, who does this job on
Yeah.
this intergalactic spaceship?
Yeah, that's true. And that's kind of stupid now because on submarines they got rid of all their paper.
Yeah, everything's all digital.
Everything's digital now on submarines.
And that's right. And
So
and even things like the original Doctor, who wasn't McCoy, had like a satchel bag with like very similar medical stuff that we would have had years ago.
yeah,
And it didn't have like hypo sprays and shit like they do on the other ones. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna be able to get through all the original ones. I'm gonna try, but
there's a few episodes from the original that are actually pretty good.
uh-huh.
I don't know what they're called. I just remember some stuff that happened, and this is pretty decent stuff. So but I think there's more stinkers than anything.
Well, they messed up the continuity a little bit too, in the very first few episodes, because they got the pilot, and then they go to episode 2, which would have been when they got the green light. They had to make a bunch of changes, so they add Captain Kirk, and then they give Spock like a blue shirt instead of a yellow one, and then they go with that for a couple episodes, and then like by episode 4, it's like they filmed a second pilot, but they made it episode 4. So then Spock's like back to wearing a yellow shirt. McCoy's not there; it's some other Doctor. I'm like, and the equipment seems to have regressed backwards over the last 3 episodes. I'm like, why did they throw this down as episode 4?
Yeah.
Why wasn't this episode 2? And then I'm assuming like in another episode, it's probably going to advance back to whatever later filming they had. And apparently, somewhere in the middle of season 1, they recycled footage from the pilot to recreate 2 episodes. And they're going to have that footage mixed in with the current filming. I was like, what? I don't understand. They really mashed things together there.
Well, as far as I know, when the original Star Trek came out, it didn't do very good on TV. You know what? It's funny. My parents told me one time they remember when Star Trek came out, but they remember that nobody watched it, and it was up against another television show at the time. And that television show was really popular.
It was probably like Family Robinson or something.
I can't remember what it was. They told me what it was. And I was like, oh yeah, I've heard of that show. And they're like, yeah, they went up against that one. And same time slot, couldn't do it. And that was it. Epic fail.
It only lasted 3 seasons.
Yeah, 3 seasons, yeah.
And then it took a hiatus until Next Generation came out,
Mm.
which was immensely popular.
Next Generation was pretty good. Yeah.
There's
That was a good show.
but while I was watching those shows, I did a little bit of research because I thought, you know what, there hasn't been another Star Trek show in quite a while, and I was like, I'm gonna see if they have anything in the works because they've been doing movies in like some kind of alternate universe, but the movies have been good, with the exception of like a couple pieces I wanted to pick at. They are working on another Star Trek show.
Yeah.
They're working on another show that's supposed to be coming out this May, and it is it's called Star Trek Discovery,
Okay.
and it is about a ship called the Discovery,
Yeah.
and it takes place just after Enterprise
Oh, okay.
and before the original series.
Right on.
So before Star Trek with Kirk, so it's
Yeah.
in between. Because apparently there's like enough of a generation gap of like 50 or 60 years
Right.
that they can film, that they have stories they can tell about the Discovery ship. So, and who did I see was going to be in it? I think somebody from Firefly is going to be in it. Alan Turk, maybe.
Okay.
I have to look up the cast again. It is on IMDb or the internet has it somewhere where they have a few people cast, and they're filming right now, getting it ready for May.
Oh, right on.
So if you are a Trek nerd, like some of us, there is a new series coming. We don't know whether it'll be any good or not, but I think it's gonna have female lead roles in there as well.
Really, yeah.
I can't remember whether the captain's gonna be female or not. Maybe. So, yeah,
That's alright.
that
Sounds
is not
interesting.
not a Netflix original though.
No.
So you have to get it on your Android box or just cable.
Or, yeah, just watch it on regular cable.
Anything? What else we got? What's going on here? We got a lot of comments.
Oh, Steve's talking about Star Trek, about how they had Captain Pike in the first episode.
Yeah, Captain Pike.
Yeah.
They didn't. They apparently they didn't like Captain Pike.
No.
They talk about it in the Spock documentary too, and it's been well documented. They just didn't think that Captain Pike fit the role of the show.
Yeah.
And actually, in the documentary, Spock talks about Leonard Nimoy talks about how after the pilot, when they went to relaunch, before the first episode came out on like the Green Light episode, they put out advertising promos, and they changed Spock's eyebrows in the promos so they weren't pointed,
Oh, yeah.
and they rounded his ears off.
Huh.
So they wanted to get rid of that, but the studio was like, no, that's Spock has to be like that. He's
Yeah.
alien. And they were like, no, people won't accept that. We have to change it in the flyer. So they didn't even know he changed it. They just look at it like he saw it. He's like, oh, what the hell? They changed it. But that's not the way it's going to be in the show.
Yeah.
Greg Latimer. What's going on, Greg?
Oh, Logan, yeah. Yeah, it's
Old Man Logan.
Old Man Logan, yeah.
That I'm looking forward to Old Man Logan.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be very much towards the graphic novel story with Old Man Logan.
No,
That's a completely different direction than what they're taking it. But yeah, Old Man Logan, he's apparently losing his abilities. You think he'll die in this episode, in this movie?
I don't know. I don't know if Hugh Jackman, if this is his last one.
Well, he swore up and down it was going to be like, this is the last Wolverine he's going to do.
Yeah.
And now that he's in the role doing Old Man Logan, apparently I read somewhere that he's starting to second guess he might want to actually do some more Wolverine. Which hopefully would mean like another X-Men movie with Wolverine in it.
Yeah, that'd be alright.
I know some things people want to see in the Old Man Logan or Logan movie. They want to see the Wolverine suit
You're
with
right,
the
yeah.
actual mask and stuff.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool to see that. And it's got Charles Xavier in it for some reason, which
Right.
I don't know how far in the future this movie is,
I'm
but
pretty sure it's the past. No, I don't know.
you think it's gonna be the past?
I think so.
No.
Because the future, didn't he die in one of the X-Men movies?
Xavier?
Yeah.
Well, they rewrote the timeline. They've managed to make the movies so that they can rewrote the timeline.
Really?
Have you watched them all?
Yeah.
You got Days of Future Past.
I haven't seen Apocalypse.
Okay, but Days of Future Past rewrites the timeline. So basically, what they did is they managed to write a story with Days of Future Past that causes the timeline to change enough that it erases X-Men 2 and 3. And that's because then at the end of that movie, you see like Cyclops and Jean Grey and stuff,
Yeah.
and it's current day.
Right.
Well, current day, according to the last 3 X-Men movies, was like those people are dead.
Yeah.
But they rewrote the timeline enough that they're not dead.
Ah.
So now they can move forward with those movies and do a whole bunch of new X-Men stuff. That's why we got X-Men Apocalypse. And I wasn't a big fan of Apocalypse, though.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan.
The X-Men movies for me are. It's like they're on the verge of being awesome, but they just don't get it. They just don't cross that line to being awesome. They're pretty good movies. I set them in the category of pretty good, but then they're just like on the verge of being awesome. But nah, they just step back a bit.
You know who I blame? I blame the same person I blame on the DC movies that I blame on the X-Men movies. Brad Singer.
Yeah.
People glorify that guy and say he makes amazing work, and I think he is terrible at his job.
Yeah.
I get that the guy is a fan of things and he does his research. He'll actually read comics and stuff like that.
Mm.
But then he just takes what he reads and he screws it up completely.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm not a big fan of Apocalypse. I didn't like the look of Apocalypse. And I didn't like the execution of how they made that story go down. It just didn't work for me.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, they just don't hold the category of great movies for me. They're good. Good, not great. You know?
Mm-hmm.
It could be a lot better.
Ryan Reynolds is campaigning to get Hugh Jackman to work together with Deadpool. They wanna have Deadpool and Wolverine on one screen.
Yeah, that'd be alright, I guess.
I think maybe it's for Deadpool 2 or something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I think it would be Deadpool 2. But that would go against Hugh Jackman doing a Wolverine role again.
Right.
Which is why I think he's semi-considering it for the Deadpool role. So, which everybody kind of wants to see that. And, look at here.
Yeah, so that was pretty good. I like Deadpool.
Trailer looks badass. Yeah,
That was a good movie.
Did you see, have you been watching many trailers lately?
No, I haven't.
They have a movie coming out about the Boston Marathon bombing.
Oh, right.
With
yeah.
Mark Wahlberg leading the role
Yeah.
as a cop.
Yeah.
It's like it didn't take him long to make a true story movie about that.
No.
And it'd be very glorified Americans winning.
Oh, yeah. Wow. There'll be something raw around America. Absolutely. How about Wahlberg? He's in pretty good movies.
There,
Usually picks good ones.
there's a lot of good stuff. Like we talked about it before too. Like Guardians of the Galaxy 2 coming out.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of Marvel and DC and comic book movies coming out like crazy. Underworld I think comes out this week.
Oh,
Just
I
came
don't know.
out.
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah. That's another series of movies are good, not great for me.
Yep. Yep. They seem to get progressively a little worse as they went.
Yeah. Just trying too hard.
Yep.
That's what I feel. Trying too hard.
There's a Van Helsing on Netflix too. I haven't watched that yet.
Yeah, me neither. I made a note of that. Yeah.
What is everybody else watching? Anybody? We know Greg's looking forward to Logan. What else is coming out that people are looking forward to? There's a ton of movies. Star Wars in December. I can't wait. People keep asking me, when do you think we're gonna get a trailer for Star Wars?
Yeah.
Because apparently Force Awakens. I don't remember this, but apparently when Force Awakens came out, the year that came out, in January we got a teaser. And then midway through the year, we got our first trailer. So I don't know that we're gonna get a teaser right away because we just had Rogue One. And Rogue One is still, I guess, in theaters. It's still playing out.
Mm-hmm.
My guess is that we're gonna get some kind of teaser or trailer in May.
Yeah. What for next year, right?
Well, this December will be the new episode of Star Wars. 2017.
Oh, okay. Well, it's still like almost a year away.
It's a year away.
Yeah.
But I think in May we'll get the trailer for it.
Probably.
Because we got Star Wars Celebration in May and May the 4th.
Right,
So-
and they're gonna hype. They're gonna hype it for a really long time.
Yeah, they're going to spend over half the year hyping the
Oh
shit.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Well, especially because Carrie Fisher and stuff, so they're going to play on that as well.
Oh, Tracy says 50 Shades comes out on February 10th.
I'm not looking forward to that.
Yeah, I mean,
I've not watched any of those movies.
Well, there's only been one.
Oh, has there only been one?
Yeah, I think this is the sequel.
I wasn't sure if this is the second or third one. I don't know. I can't keep track.
Either way, it's trash, and I'm probably not gonna watch that either.
Apparently,
And you know what? That's not even my opinion. Okay? People go, oh, yeah, it's your opinion, though. Like, no. That movie is trash.
It's like Twilight movies. I don't watch those either. Those are garbage as well.
I've watched, which one did I watch? Second one? I don't know. I think I watched the second one. Emily made me watch it.
Fucking sparkly vampires and shit.
Yeah.
You know, when 50 Shades, the books came out, I heard from people that, they're like avid writers and readers and stuff like that, and they said the problem with 50 Shades is that the books aren't well written.
No.
It managed to catch like this real life viral catch of popularity by chance.
Yeah, it's kind of like the subject matter
Yeah.
and the story, but the writing itself isn't very, very good.
No, that's
Like-
what I heard. It was subpar writing and tough to read at parts.
Yeah. I think I've heard some of the more famous like quotes or scenes from the book
Yeah.
and the movie, and I just like cringe at how bad they are. Like the guy opens up the door to this room. He goes, "Hey, you want to see my games room?" And she goes, "Games room? What do you mean, like Xbox?" And he goes, "What? No." And he opens it up, and it's like fucking swings and bondage chairs, fucking dildos like you've never seen before.
Yeah.
And instead of being like going, "Oh God, like you're fucking crazy," because this is their first date, she goes, "Oh, interesting, yeah, right on."
No, you know, nobody says that.
That's the first time they
No,
met.
nobody says that.
He didn't even try to ease her into that. He goes, "Oh, by the way, check this out." Wham! You're like, "Whoa, here's the gimp suit that I want you to wear." And she's like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, let's do it.
I tell you, if this guy wasn't a billionaire, she would have been out skis
Oh,
in record time.
dude, that's it.
Because I tell you right now, in her head, she's thinking, this looks really bad, but this guy's a billionaire, so maybe I can do it.
Yep. In hopes of getting money and gifts.
Maybe I can hold out for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Has she held out for how many books did they make? 4?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Yeah, but you said the writing, right? So that's pretty stupid when he opens the thing. And that was the other thing, like, the other thing, I was thinking was like, didn't she think to herself, well, I wonder how many other women he's had in here. He's got this collection of...
None, because they all looked at it and ran.
Yeah. I'm like, well, he's got this collection of dildos and butt plugs. I wonder how many people he's used this on. Or maybe he uses it on himself. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, this guy took the time to think out all this stuff, put it all in a room.
Yeah.
I mean, he's obviously used it on more than one person.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this guy's
He
sadistic.
doesn't just stand there and admire his work.
No.
He used it, I'm sure.
That's right.
But the other one, you said writing. The writing itself is poor.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? That's so true. Because Emily, she tells me a line from the movie. And she goes, oh, yeah, this line was in the book too. And I'm like, okay, give me the line. And it was, she says, the girl says to him, something like, do you like to have sex? And he goes, I don't have sex. I like to fuck hard. And I'm like, God damn, like that's terrible. Who says that?
You're on a date. That's what you tell them.
That's repulsive. No woman's gonna put up with that. And I'm like, that's the most terrible writing ever. It is stupid.
So the writing is so bad that when you go to Valley Village, in a specific section of the books, you'll find tons of 50 Shades stuff.
Oh yeah.
50 Shades and Twilight books.
Oh yeah.
That whole section is like they could showcase it.
Brutal.
Nobody wants them.
Brutal.
You know, books are surprisingly hard to find at thrift shops. Harry Potter books.
Oh yeah.
As much as they overproduced those books, and those were books that I read all those books, and the writing got better as it went.
Right.
And they're hard to find at thrift stores. People really have a rejuvenated love again. Like it was almost crescendoing out, and then all of a sudden, pop culture took an incline, and Harry Potter came with it, and just it is a huge popularity right now. And they did a spin-off movie, like Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh right, yeah, based in the same world or something.
It's the same world. I believe it's in the States. It takes place. So and it's Wizarding World stuff in the States. But yeah, and that's gaining popularity. But how pissed did you hear about the book that J.K. Rowling brought out last year?
No.
So Harry Potter fans were really ecstatic. She was bringing out another Harry Potter book.
Okay.
And fans got really excited, and they did this whole hype on this book. It was going to be like about like a little bit after the last movie and book, like when they're grown up and they have kids and shit like that. Their kids are going to the school, and there's a huge hype on it about the launch date and everything. They launched the book. People are like lined up at like bookstores all over North America to get this book. They get the book, they open it up, and it's a screenplay. It's not a novel.
That's weird.
It's a script. A screenplay script. And I was like, wow, how pissed were all those people?
Yeah.
They bought a screenplay, they didn't buy a book.
Oh, that's weird.
And that's when I went online, and sure enough, people are so pissed, everybody's returning the book.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh yeah. So I go over to Walmart, we're picking stuff up, and I'm walking by the customer service desk, and there's a cart there full of books from Harry Potter, the new Harry Potter book. People are just returning them. They open it up, they're like, what the hell is this crap? Throw it back out.
Yep.
We wanted a novel, not a screenplay.
Yeah. Well, you don't put out a novel in screenplay format.
Yeah.
This doesn't make any sense.
People specifically go shopping for screenplays. They don't want to look for a book and get a screenplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
It just to me it cements that as lucky as she was that got traction, and her writing may have gotten better as she was doing that series, that her talent level might not be at the level that everybody thinks it is.
Right. Yeah.
She might have had her plateau, and now she's really struggling and pushing to get more stuff out.
Well, she put out another book, but it wasn't under her name, right? J.K. Rowling's was under somebody else's name. And I mean, at this point, that's the only thing she can do.
Like a pseudonym.
Yeah.
Stephen King's son does that.
It's either she puts out another Harry Potter book, or she just publishes it under somebody else's name.
Right.
I mean, she's tied to that forever.
She might as well just let Hollywood take over from here.
Yeah.
He's like, sign it over to Disney and let them make 10 more sequels. They're doing all right with Star Wars, so
Mhm.
might as well just let them take over with Disney with Harry Potter.
Might as well.
Yep. Pseudonames for books. Stephen King's son uses a name, Joe Hill.
Yeah.
He writes under Joe Hill. He wrote a ton of novels.
Yeah.
But he writes under Joe Hill because he doesn't want to ride his father's coattail. He wants to be recognized for his writing talent that he worked hard to do.
Yep.
He did
He did Lock and Key as well.
He did some comics, Lock and Key as well.
Graphic novel. That was fantastic.
Lock and Key just had a new one-shot issue come out a couple weeks ago.
Really?
I went and picked it up. It was a quick read, but it was very good.
Yeah.
It took place probably like 100 years before the Lock and Key series, and it's about the Locke family.
Right on.
And it's at the Grindhouse, and it's a different key, and it's a one-shot story. But the interesting part at the back of this one-shot, there was somebody who had an opportunity to sit down with Joe Hill and the artist. Sorry, his name escapes me at the moment. Sat down with him and got to do like an interview with them, which was kind of neat. We were reading, but I got really excited halfway through the interview because they asked them if they had any more plans for Lock and Key, and they said yes, we have a ton of plans. In fact, they are working on a 37-issue story arc about the Grindhouse, and it's about like the Locke family, and it'll predate the original story arc.
Oh wow!
So it'll have a whole bunch of stuff about like in the 1800s and early 1900s about that.
Nice.
The Locke family. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
And he also stated that they've been working on it for a while, and they knew this. They're getting closer and closer. There's a TV series coming.
Oh yeah, really?
Based on the original story arc.
Nice.
Which is, I can't wait for that.
That is such such an amazing series. Absolutely amazing.
And like I said, Joe Hill has some mystery thriller novels that he's written as well, kind of like horror/thriller novels that he's done, because he wrote a bunch of books before he started getting into comic books, and they're out there, and they're a little bit harder to find in the thrift stores, because that's where I usually look for my books. Which is like, that's hit and miss, because you're kind of going hoping something's there, but you don't know if it's going to be there.
Yeah.
And can't really find any Joe Hill stuff there, but I'm sure if you go to Chapters, you'll find it. And he has become a really good writer.
Yeah. Really
good, and not just because his dad's Stephen King, because he's actually talented at his writing.
Yeah.
Which is great. Lock and Key has, I can't remember the name of the company. I shared it once on my personal page. They have a company that makes the keys themselves.
Right.
And some of them will be very limited edition runs too. So they've contracted a company in China that makes the molds and casts the molds with actual metal keys. And so they'll make a series run of these keys. And as soon as the one shot came out a few weeks ago, that company's like, order now. You have until the end of January. They're doing a pre-order on the key from that book, and then once the order's done, they're not making any more.
Wow.
And it's pretty neat key. It's got like a picture of a house on the top of it and stuff. It's a Small World key. It's I would suggest going to the local comic book shop and picking it up if you're a fan. But when I went to the comic book shop in Oshawa, I bought the last 2 copies.
Oh, man.
So there's 2 copies left. They each had a different cover, and I bought both of them.
Nice. Yeah, that is that's an amazing comic book series. I love Lock and Key, man. That's great.
It is.
It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, it's probably my top one. I read it all digitally though. I do collect it, so I have like a bunch of the single issues. But the very, very first issue in the first volume is really expensive. So
yeah,
it's kind of like on the bucket list of like, I'd really like to have that comic, but I really don't want to put out the money for it.
Yeah.
What was the other one? I think we've talked about these before. Manifest Destiny.
Yeah, we were talking about our favorite comic books.
Yeah, we have before.
Yeah.
So we won't get too much into that because we don't want to drag it with the same material.
Yeah.
But picking up Lock and Key, that was the first time I've been into the comic book store to actually buy a comic in like, man, it feels like a year. I have not been buying comics in a long time.
Yeah, me neither.
And I just happened to see like Instagram post from the shop saying they had a Lock and Key one shot. I was like, I guess I'm going to the comic book shop. I went and spent a few bucks and bought a couple comics. And I was lucky because I was able to get in there, buy those comics, and get out. And Tim was working, who is the owner of Worlds Collide. It's usually dangerous when I go visit Tim, because Tim will be like, "Oh, hey, did you read this?" I'm like, "What? No." He's like, "Oh, go check it out. It's over there. I really recommend it." And I usually take his recommendation because he's been in the industry so long, and he hates superhero comic books. He likes independent stories.
Yeah.
He did it to me once. I went in there. I was like, "Hey Tim, give me a recommendation. I want something non-superhero, and maybe a graphic novel." He goes, "Oh yeah, okay. Go over there. On the shelf. It's called Planetary. Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing graphic novel. It was like old school heroes like Doc Samson and the Invisible Man and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it was like all new stories with them, and it was really good. So I got into that store unscathed. I think I managed to grab I should lend you that issue. Maybe
I would like.
I'll do a read along. We'll do a Lock and Key read
Oh,
along.
live reading.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah, we'll get everybody hooked.
Live reading, eh?
Mm-hmm. It's interesting, right?
It sounds interesting, but probably not very interesting to people watching. You'd have to hold it up to the camera like really close too, and be like,
Maybe once we get new equipment where we can like switch screen view, we could switch to a screen view of like the digital comic, and we'll do a live reading of a comic book going through.
yeah.
As you could follow along.
I don't know if people would like that.
Well, we'll make it a special episode then. We'd be like, this comic book narrated by the Ultimate Gravity Show, and we'll like narrate it and like add our own commentary as we go, complete with sound effects.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, I'll watch it then.
Just because you came up with some weird idea,
Yeah.
like all of a sudden it's a winner.
Well,
You're just like, oh,
it's
I
a winner
just got
for me.
this idea here.
I'm gonna
That's
film
totally
it,
awesome.
and I'm gonna watch it myself.
Yeah. You came up with it, so you're just like, it's the best idea.
And then I'm gonna tell everybody about this really great episode.
Oh, this is awesome, man. Just figured it out. Just figured it out. It's great. Yeah,
If anybody hasn't noticed, we have been adding more content to our YouTube page.
oh yeah, YouTube page. Subscribe, you animals.
Yeah.
Jesus.
There's only a couple people subscribed on there. I put a link up on this page, on our Facebook page, so you can click on YouTube. You can go right on and subscribe. I have been uploading all the episodes. We got about 11 of them uploaded
Not
now.
hand movements there.
Yeah. I'm not Italian, I promise.
McGray is not an Italian last name.
No, it's not. Maybe if my last name was McGreco.
McGreco?
Yeah.
It's interesting.
Anyways, the YouTube page, I got a bunch uploaded there now. We're gonna keep uploading until we get caught up with episodes, and we've been doing filming offline episodes
Yep.
and audio, and those offline episodes are gonna go on YouTube. We'll obviously put them here on Facebook as well.
Sure.
But they'll be on that YouTube page. You'll get a notification. There's a new episode there, and that should be coming really soon.
Yeah.
Really soon.
Yes, indeed.
We're gonna be focused on those though.
Yeah.
So
They have themes. The pre-recorded ones have themes.
and that's where people can really come in and be like, I want you to talk about like this theme
Mm-hmm.
and that theme, and even if it's something that we've talked about on the live episodes,
Mhm.
because usually we'll hit a topic for like a little bit and then we'll switch topics and then switch topics.
Yeah.
But on the themed taped episodes, we can do a whole episode and dive right into something.
Yeah, like anything like pies
Yeah.
or.
Oh man, I want to do an episode of pie,
Yeah.
and we're eating pie and stuff.
Or
Oh man.
I don't know what else. Cabinet making.
Sure. Cabinet making, and pies.
There you go.
You're
We got two already.
you got 2 winners.
Those are winners.
Those
Okay?
are episodes.
Those are winners because I came up with them.
Yep,
So that's it.
they're winners.
We're doing them. Those are the best. Those are awesome.
3 epic things for you to look forward to in 2017. A pie episode, cabinet making episode, and Jason reads you a comic live.
Yeah, that's amazing stuff.
Those are amazing episodes.
Oh my god,
They're
we're
exhilarating.
busting our ass here.
Hey, listen. I'm not even gonna let people pick the comic, alright?
Yeah. Okay.
I'm just gonna pick one for them.
Yeah. I could make the excuse that somebody emailed the show and wanted an episode on pies.
As pathetic as we are, nobody has emailed the show.
Damn it.
I checked. We tell you guys to do stuff and you don't even listen. So we'll see what happens with the contest.
I'm really pissed off.
We'll see if you're just tuning in now.
Not one email.
We have a contest running, so you can learn about it by skipping back to the front of this episode once we're done and find out what that contest is. Aha.
Can't believe not one email.
No, we haven't got an email. Oh, we got an email from Dave. Dave from the Gmail team, telling us welcome to Gmail. It was nice of him.
Is Dave a subscriber on Facebook?
No, he's a programmer for Gmail.
Whatever. Whatever.
But our likes have been going up on the page. We ran an advertising campaign, so that's something I would love to tell you guys about. We used the money that we had from the t-shirt sales,
Oh yeah.
and we plugged it into advertising.
Right on. So $6 worth of advertising.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And we sent out an advertising campaign of the show across Canada, United States, and the UK.
For $6?
Yep, we ran a week-long ad of the show, and it actually generated some likes, so the people that have jumped on, welcome to the show. That's great. Thank you very much for subscribing. Thank you for clicking that clickbait that we paid for you to see. And now you're watching the show. Hopefully you watch it.
I guess. I hope you do.
Yeah. So we didn't just take that $6 and go get coffee.
We didn't just blow it on something.
Yeah, we didn't blow it on
Yeah.
bulk barn candy and
That's
coffee.
That's $6 got reinvested.
It did.
Okay?
It did.
We're hardcore about reinvesting into the show. $6 back in the show. Oh yeah.
Where are we for time here?
Oh, I don't know. Hour and 3 minutes.
All right.
Was I had two Jay,
Yes, Scott.
I have a lot of time on my hands. I've said this before. I have a lot of time on my hands.
Go ahead.
I've said it before.
All right.
I've mentioned this before.
All right.
Or what do you say? When I have time on my hands?
I don't understand when you have all this time.
I do. I just do. I look up a lot of stuff. I read, research.
Uh-huh.
And there was two really, really interesting things that I saw. I like history and other interesting stuff. But there's two really cool things I found.
Okay.
Reading some websites and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not, it's nothing funny or anything. I just found these super interesting.
Okay.
And the one, it was a site, an archaeological site they just unearthed. And
Is it a recent unearthing?
It is recent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's pretty recent. They unearthed a site in Israel, in the city of Ashkelon, the old city of Ashkelon. And Ashkelon was It was a town, and then it was like revamped by the Romans when they were in there. And they found they were going to the sewers, and I always wondered why they go to the sewers all the time.
Yeah.
But they said they find tons of stuff that people throw away in the sewers, and so they said they started finding bones, like little bones. They thought they were chicken bones at first.
Okay.
And then they found that they're actually human,
Ooh.
but they're so small that they were from infants and newborns.
That's sad.
And they said they found a whole bunch of them, and they concluded that people were throwing newborns into the sewers for some reason. And so when they went to the top above the sewer where they found them all, they found an old Roman brothel. And so they surmised that when the prostitutes got pregnant, they would have the kid, kill the kid, then throw the body into the sewer.
Uh-huh.
And they said they found over 100 skeletons, all infants. And it's a pretty sad story, but it's also pretty interesting to get that snapshot of history.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I guess they had no other options. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know. They had to do something, I suppose. That's it. I just found that
They
interesting.
didn't have orphanages. They just
No, they didn't
chuck them out in the sewer. That's how they recycled.
chuck them into the sewer.
Yep.
Well, usually they would just put them out in the. They would expose them to the weather,
Yeah.
and but I guess these people just dispose them in the sewer.
It just sounds very brutal.
It is pretty brutal, but still pretty interesting what they found. And yeah, they're still excavating that city, still finding a lot of interesting things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Neat.
So if you want to look up that kind of, they're still excavating old buildings and stuff. So it's Ashkelon in Israel. Just look for that, and you'll probably find that story and many more.
I find it amazing
Pretty
actually that
interesting
they're able to be excavating in Israel and stuff with everything that's going on right now.
Oh, they're always excavating in Israel.
Yeah, but with all the like the Palestine and the
Yeah.
Israel stuff going on, they're still managed to
Oh yeah.
get the excavating done.
Yeah.
Which is pretty amazing.
Oh yeah.
What is this? Steve has a suggestion.
Huh? Comparing local burger versus big box brands like McDonald's.
I don't know if we could take up an hour, but we could do a foodie episode.
We could eat. It allows us to eat the whole time.
We could film us going to restaurants and then picking up burgers and bringing them back here. And
Well, or we could just have them all here and just eat them.
yeah, it's true.
I like eating them.
Yeah.
They're good.
There's a new burger place downtown I haven't been. I'd love to go.
Yeah.
Justice Burger.
Justice Burger.
Yeah, it's right beside Smoke's Boutineery,
Yeah.
which used to be Smoke's hot dog place.
Okay.
It seemed to have only lasted a few months, and then it closed down. And now there's a place there called Justice Burger. Apparently, they have a burger. It's like this tall.
Oh.
There's a picture of it. It's like just tons of patties and then a bun and a bun.
Oh, I'm glad they didn't make one that's excessive.
Yeah, I don't even know how you eat a burger like that.
One patty at a time, I suppose.
Yeah, you're just eating meat.
Yeah. That's what it is. It's eating patties.
So I wonder if they got like cheese between every single patty.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you could do that. I don't know. Maybe.
We could do that. I would be down for showcasing some burger stuff. Maybe if we go tell some people what we're doing, they might sponsor us to promote them while we do that.
Hey, you know what? A food sponsor would be perfect.
It'd be great. Then we wouldn't be hungry and we'd be able to have material for the show.
There you go.
Done.
Food sponsor's the best.
I can think of a few places. Well, that's a good idea. Yet again, our sponsor, Steve Berry,
Steve Berry.
comes through with a great idea. Thank you, Steve Berry.
Steve Berry.
Well, on that note,
Our sponsor.
I think we will sign off tonight.
What? Really?
Wait, yeah, we're over an hour.
What? Ooh,
You want to keep going?
I don't know.
What else we got?
I only got one other.
Oh, you have another historical story?
I only got one other weird geographical.
Oh, okay.
landmark.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. All right. I'll get more edutainment, education-tainment.
I like when you come up with edutainment because nowhere else will I get this kind of interesting stories.
Right. I hit you with the obscure.
I don't have the time to find the obscure stuff on the internet, but you got time. So I just wait for you to come at me with stuff.
Boom.
Done.
I got the time. No, it was a weird spot, a geographical anomaly. There is a pit, I'll say, or a crater in Iraq, and the crater is over top of a natural gas field, and at some point in time, the natural gas seeps out of the crater,
Mm-hmm.
and at some point in time, somebody ignited the gas. And there's so much natural gas that it has been continuously burning and smoldering for over 2,500 years.
2,500?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
It is still burning to this day.
So it has been burning longer than Jesus.
Yes.
That
Yes.
is insane. Maybe the Romans should have threw the babies down there.
Maybe. That would destroy the evidence.
Yeah. Which for some reason they thought the supers were going to destroy evidence, but alright.
Yeah.
Wow, 2,500 years, man. Like,
What they're saying is that they can't pinpoint the exact time that somebody ignited it, but the earliest recorded instance of it being on fire is 2,500 years ago.
that's unreal.
And they said it has been burning the entire time, which means there's historical accounts of it, of like shepherds stopping there
Yep.
with like their sheep, and then like so they could warm up for the night and keep warm,
It's probably where they get the idea of hell.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's called the Eternal Flame. It's the Eternal Flame, or they call it in Iraq is Baba Gurgur.
Baba Gurgur?
Baba Gurgur.
Not the same as Grab a Burger.
No. Grandma Burger or Grab a Burger. No. But, or westernized as the Eternal Flame.
Uh-huh.
And apparently there's accounts of like armies walking past it, camping there for the night because it's warm. Shepherds using it to warm up their flock.
Wait, because the Iraqi desert wasn't warm enough?
Well, at night it gets
Oh
really
yeah, I
cold.
guess night deserts get cold.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Makes
yeah,
sense.
you could. Obviously there's pictures of it and everything.
Yep.
But they had rediscovered it in 1927 is when like they modern day discovery.
Some modern guy walked by and was like, "What is this?"
Yeah. So then they look back and they go, "Oh, wait a minute! They've been talking about this for a while."
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's still burning. There's pictures of it.
What if anybody's ever tried to put it out?
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's interesting. There's always that dick somewhere that's gonna go, check this out. I'm gonna dump some water in there and put it out.
Yeah.
Like, what are you gonna do that for, you dick? Yeah, almost like an American or something.
Yeah, Donald Trump is gonna put out the
Yeah.
Eternal Flame.
He's, for like no reason.
Yeah.
He's just polluting.
It's polluting. It's polluting the environment.
It's polluting the environment.
It's
I can't
threatening.
do a Donald Trump impression.
It's threatening. Speaking of Donald Trump
I'm trying to
impressions,
do the Donald Trump impression.
I have not watched it. I have skimmed past this about 6 times in the last 2 days, and I keep meaning to watch it. There is a link out there on Facebook. I'm gonna find it of Mark Hamill speaking as the Joker, reading all the quotes and speeches of Donald Trump during his campaign.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
So imagine how diabolical Donald Trump's speeches sound as Mark Hamill's
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah. I don't know who yeah, that'd be awesome. I don't know who it was, but they said he could, Donald Trump, right? You could challenge him on anything,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd be like right on you about it, right? There's no like subtlety about it. I don't know, maybe it was a stand-up comedian or something. But they go, can you imagine you saying something about like aliens or something? You go, hey, I heard the Russians just captured some technology. And what do you think about that? They said it's the best. And Donald Trump would be like, what? No, there's no way. We got the best aliens, okay? We got a bunch of aliens. They're all the best, all right? Hell yeah, we got aliens. They're like, you got aliens? Hell yeah, we got aliens. They're the best aliens, okay? Be like, you can suck that guy into saying anything.
That's right.
Like, yeah, this guy told me the other day that he said your aliens aren't very good. What? We got the best damn aliens. America's got the best.
Our aliens are the greatest
Yeah.
aliens on the planet.
They're the smartest aliens. They're the healthiest. We got the best aliens, American aliens.
That's it. He nationalizes aliens.
That's right.
They're American aliens.
Yeah.
They're not from Mars. They're now American.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna build a wall around our aliens, and you're not gonna get them. All
We
right.
made them citizens. Okay? They're Americans.
They hold down jobs and they keep this country alive.
I don't know where they came from before, but they're Americans now. All Americans.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we're aliens. We came to your country. Doesn't matter. You're Americans now.
That's right.
And you're the best damn aliens ever.
That's right. Oh my god, that's funny. Hell yeah, we got aliens. We're the best aliens. That totally sounds like him too. Oh man, yeah, that's good stuff. Donald Trump. Well, there's nobody left. No, there's a couple.
It's just
I think it's me and somebody else.
It's us and Steve.
Okay. Well,
You were right.
what?
You were right. Steve didn't show up.
No, he didn't show up. No.
Nope. He threatened showing up.
Yeah, but his pants were already off.
Yep.
So
And he said he wouldn't come on camera.
yeah.
'Cause he's camera shy when it comes to podcasting.
Well, once the pants come off.
Maybe we're just not
done.
famous enough yet for Steve.
Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Maybe if we become famous, Steve will really want to come on the show. That is possible.
Well, he's doing free work for us, so.
Oh, Sean's jumping on now.
It
You missed the whole episode, Sean.
Oh, interesting.
He's probably at work or something.
What has Sean got to say? Oh, his name.
Is that what he came on? He was just like,
Yeah.
Sean.
Look at. That's it. That's where we put Sean.
Good job.
Yeah.
He announced
Yeah.
himself to the room.
Great addition. Great input, buddy.
Sean.
Yeah. He doesn't even say hi, I'm Sean, or Sean's here. He just walks in. Sean. That's how I'm gonna walk into rooms nowadays.
Scott.
After that, I'm gonna walk into Scott. Every time I'm just gonna I'm just gonna announce my name. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do.
Apparently he's been watching the whole show.
Really?
I don't even know.
I don't know about this thing. People watch and it doesn't say anything.
Yeah. Whatever.
We have one. It's like one viewer, but then like 5 people will pipe up. No, I'm here.
No.
Like, all right.
and then we log off the show and it's like Facebook goes, we reached 500 people with your show.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where
how
the
that's
fuck were these
possible.
people? Why weren't they watching?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, I'll wake up tomorrow morning and be like, your show was viewed 200 times.
Yeah.
Everybody waited for it to end.
There's a stealth viewings going on here. I don't know how this happens.
Jump on live. We want to interact with you. This is why we do live shows, so we can interact with you.
Yeah.
We've got some offline stuff, so you can't interact with us,
Right.
suckers. So, yeah, jump on.
Yeah.
Share it. Do it. Sean ordered a shirt too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He is a faithful
Yes,
fan.
he is faithful.
Very faithful. And
Faithful. Now that he's here, we're gonna end the show.
He's been here the whole time.
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine then.
He's
That doesn't make my jokes not funny anymore now. Too.
maybe he'll guess the e-juice flavor.
There you go.
I'm gonna make up a little poster and throw it up.
Cool.
We'll have the contest. I'll also talk to Versus e-juice, let them know what we're doing,
All right.
and yeah, they won't have to do anything. We're just gonna promote them.
Sure. Why not?
Done.
Boom.
Win some free e-juice.
Juice. All right. Well, I guess that's we can wrap it there. Probably that you don't know when I say wrap it. That's industry speak for ending the show
Yep, that's true.
because we're in the industry now.
Yeah. Before we come on, we go all quiet on the set,
Yeah.
and then I put the studio light on,
Right.
which is the garage lights outside.
Uh-huh.
So when I flip that light on, you see the light on, you know we're on air.
Sure.
I'm just gonna get one of those on-air lights and
That'd
stick it outside the
That'd be
garage.
amazing.
So just everybody in the neighborhood knows we're filming.
I'll try to track one down for you.
Done. And if we can't track it down, just find we'll make a box and get some plexiglass and we'll just paint one.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah, we'll have an on-air box.
Why not?
Done.
We're,
guys.
we're pros. We just made $6.
We had an international advertising campaign.
Yeah. Yeah.
Take that.
You can say that.
That's right.
I guess if you got $6, you can say it, but yeah.
Yeah, well, you know.
Yeah.
So we've run out of advertising money. If you'd like to donate $6 to the Carrollton Gravity
Are we
Show,
broke?
we need to do another advertising
Ah.
campaign.
The show's broke already.
We gotta sell more T-shirts.
I can't believe the show's broke already.
It's true.
Oh, man. Jesus. Alright, let's wrap this junk up. And,
I'll make the what? I'll make the lighter. You?
anyway. Alright.
Oh, I think he's saying he's gonna make a light for us. If you're saying you could make an on-air light that lights up and flip a switch and it says on air, that would be absolutely amazing.
That would be cool.
I would plug whatever you want us to plug for a bunch of episodes.
Yeah.
If you could donate something like that, that'd
You'll
be amazing.
You'll butt plug whatever you need.
Yeah, a butt plug, anything.
Yep.
hmm
Butt plug.
I get the ones with like the ponytails hanging off and shit. Just make it really,
Yeah.
just make it really weird.
Yeah, that is weird, yeah. Alright, this is spinning out of control here.
All right, we're done with this
Oh my
episode.
god. This episode spun way out of control.
We're
right at the
reaching.
end.
We're reaching. We're talking about butt plug
That's
bronies.
when you know it's time.
Butt plug bronies. It's time to end the episode.
Alright, we're done here.
All right, guys, we're done.
Peace.